This is Francesca Evans from LymeOnline, bringing you all of this week's news, sport, events and weather from the Lyme Regis area. The sudden death of former Woodruff School pupil and local footballer Adam Bounds has been put down to a rare and severe reaction to the COVID-19 vaccination. Adam, aged 41, was rushed to hospital at the end of May, just 11 days after receiving the AstraZeneca vaccine, and later died having suffered a brain hemorrhage. An inquest into his death was held at Plymouth Coroner's Court this week, where Adam was described as the life and soul of the party. Although he lived in Bristol in recent years, Adam had returned home for the late Maybank holiday weekend and attended a barbecue at a friend's house. He later went back to the family home in Axminster, saying he felt unwell and was rushed to Devon and Exeter Hospital the following day after his father became concerned about his deteriorating condition. After an initial CT scan revealed a hemorrhage, he was transferred to Derriford Hospital in Plymouth for surgery, but surgeons found him unresponsive and he was pronounced dead. At the inquest, doctors said they could find no other cause for such a large brain hemorrhage and concluded it was likely to have been induced by the vaccine. Adam grew up in Axminster and was educated at the Woodruff School in Lyme Regis. As a youngster, he played football for both Axminster Town and Upline football clubs. He was extremely popular locally and regularly returned home, especially for summer events such as Lyme Regis Lifeboat Week. More than £1,700 has been raised for the RNLI in Adam's memory since his death in May. A main route through Lyme Regis is set to be closed for more than 6 weeks in the new year. Bridge Street, between the junctions of Coombe Street and Long Entry, will be closed from January 4th to February 18th. This is a section of just 50 metres, but is set to cause much travel disruption as it is the main route through the town for general traffic and bus routes, as well as disruption to businesses in the area. The closure is taking place to allow repairs to be carried out to the window of the historic Guildhall, which is regularly struck by large passing vehicles. It is hoped the work will bring this long-running issue to an end, as the overhang of the Grade 2 listed buildings window will be reduced. At the same time, Dorset Council will be replacing the traffic lights on the narrow bend. This will involve trenching the entire section of road between the two sets of traffic lights, which means erecting scaffolding for repair work to other private properties in the area will not be possible during the closure. A second public meeting to discuss the planned closure of Upline Filling Station, including the village shop and post office, will be held later this month. Owner Dave Osler has confirmed that the facility will close in the new year, but says he will reconsider if action is taken to amend the proposed access for a new school opposite, which he feels will have a detrimental impact on the long-term viability of his business. A public meeting was held in November when residents agreed to petition local authorities to change the proposed single entrance and exit point for the new school. The matter was further discussed at an Upline Parish Council meeting this week, and now a second public meeting has been called for Monday, December 20th at 6 p.m. in Upline Village Hall. It is hoped that representatives from the garage, post office, Parish Council and the Bestick Trust, which submitted plans for the school, will attend to discuss the way forward. Residents of the village are also encouraged to attend in line with COVID-19 guidelines at the time. Residents of Charmouth Parish will be asked to vote on a new neighbourhood plan in February. The neighbourhood plan has been several years in the making and will help shape how the parish is developed up until the year 2035. Residents will go to the polls on February 10th when they will be asked a simple yes or no question on whether they agree with the plan. If a majority vote yes, the plan will be adopted by Dorset Council and will shape future planning decisions. Polling cards will be sent to everyone in Charmouth who is on the electoral roll in advance of the referendum, and the polling station will be at Charmouth Village Hall in Wesley Close. An online version of the plan can now be viewed via the website shown on screen, and paper copies are also available to borrow from the library. A combination of bad weather and cancellations saw only one Lyme Regis Football Club team in action last Saturday, but the Seasiders' season of woe continued when the reserves found themselves trailing 3-0 at half-time at Pinhoe, a side sitting below them in Devon and Exeter Division 3. Although dominating much of the play, Lyme finally lost 4-0, their 6th defeat of the season, which leaves them in 6th place, having played more games than most of the sides above them. Lyme's first team game at home to Kentisbeare in the Premier Division was called off due to a waterlogged pitch. Upline first team bounced back after a disappointing performance the previous week to beat the Division 6 leaders Oakhampton Argyle 3-0, and they now sit comfortably in 4th place in the division. Team of the moment Charmouth had to fight hard for a place in the quarter-finals of the Dorset Junior Cup. They were trailing 2-0 against Bearwood, but fought back to win 3-2 to keep their hopes of winning silver this season alive. Tomorrow, Lyme first team are at home to neighbours Colleton in a crucial mid-table clash. The reserves travel to Fennerton seconds, who sit one place above them in Division 3. Up Lyme travel to Falcons FC, where 3 points could see them move into third place, and Charmouth are away to Donyat. The popular comic duo Living Spit take to the stage for their hilarious take on the traditional nativity story at the Marine Theatre tonight. Tomorrow, the theatre hosts 80s star Paul Young with his Tex-Mex supergroup Los Pacaminos, with doors opening at 7 p.m. Also tomorrow, the Town Mill will be hosting Father Christmas in his grotto, and Lyme Regis Football Club will host a Christmas harvest home from 7 p.m. There will also be live music at the Nag's Head from 9 p.m. Festive events continue on Sunday with Lyme Bay Choral's Christmas concert at 4 p.m. in St Michael's Parish Church. The Marine Theatre will host its monthly Sunday sessions, followed by Lyme Regis Comedy Club. And look out for Santa as he makes his annual rounds of Lyme Regis on his sleigh on Sunday evening, also continuing on Monday and then in Charmouth on Tuesday. A dry and sunny day is forecast today, although with some high winds up until late afternoon. Tomorrow is looking drizzly with a light breeze, and Sunday will be largely cloudy. Temperatures are set to pick up again throughout the weekend, up to highs of 13. Thanks for watching LymeOnline's video news bulletins. You can always stay up to date with the latest local news on the LymeOnline website, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram to make sure you never miss a thing. Have a great weekend.